What's happening, folks? It's your boy, NaptownBorn, coming back at you once again. And once again, I know I haven't been making videos, and once again, man, I ain't fucking felt like it. Because I said a while back I wasn't going to talk about some people, but it seems like just there's just no escaping it. If I'm going to talk boxing, I at least have to have an opinion about certain shit. So, for those of you who said, yeah, right, you can't avoid watching them, or yeah, right, you're just pissed off. I was just pissed off, and I'm wrong. There's no way I could not talk about these two guys. Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Okay, but I'm going to just get this right off my chest right away. I still don't fucking care if they fight, because it's gotten to the point where a lot of you shouldn't fucking care if they fight. Because it was going to be last November, then it was going to be earlier this year, then it was going to be later this year, now it's going to be fucking next year. And then it'll be later next year, and then fucking fuck it. Just let the whole hype die down. Just fuck them. Fuck them both. If they didn't want to fight when all the fans wanted them to fight, then fuck them. Pay them no attention, no never mind. A lot of people want to boycott Pacquiao Margarito, and I hear the reasons, but at least he's there to fight. I know he could have chose a lot better opponents. I know there's better guys out there, more deserving guys out there, depending on how you view Margarito. But I'm not going to boycott it. If I got the money, I'll pay for it. If I don't, I'll watch it online. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. But if you're going to boycott that, then if Mayweather and Pacquiao ever do get together, you should boycott it for the same reason, that neither one of them are deserving of this mega fight. Neither one of them are deserving of this payday that it will generate. If they do ever get it on in the future, they keep tugging us along by on our little fucking puppet strings, wanting us to keep following all the drama and all the bullshit. But it's just, there's got to be a fucking line that you draw where you say enough is enough. I'm tired of this bullshit from both sides. Now, I know it's easy to attack Floyd right now. It's easy. Easy. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to attack Pacquiao either. It's just diva drama, and if they don't want to get it, they don't want to get it. And I'm done talking about the mega fight. I will talk about the racist rant. Okay. I think everybody's a little racist. I'm a little racist. You're a little racist. She's a little racist. Everybody's a little racist or a little prejudiced, some way, shape, or form. Okay, I don't care how diverse the neighborhood you was that you grew up in. There's still going to be a little something in there that tells you this type of person does this or eats this, blah, 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 blah. About this racist rant, yes, it was a little racist because of the food, blah, 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 and the assumptions and the prejudice, but it was also supposed to be comedy, and if you're really taking offense to Floyd too much, then you're oversensitive. But if you're completely writing it off as nothing at all, then maybe you're not sensitive enough. Because I'm going to put this out there. I know other people put it out there, but I'm going to reiterate it. What if the shoe had been on the other foot? What if Pacquiao had come out and said something along the lines of, instead of a yellow midget, black monkey, or instead of eating fucking whatever the fucking rolls he said and cooking rice and shit after that, or if he just said fried chicken and watermelon? I personally think it probably would have been a bigger deal if that had happened. And what I mean by a bigger deal is that the media and everybody here on YouTube might think of it a little bit differently. Now, I'm just saying, that's what I think would have happened. But then it still would have been the same. People would just be getting a little fucking oversensitive, and, you know, let's get past that shit. His racist rant, it really wasn't that bad, okay? But I do think if the shoe would have been on the other foot, not everybody would be saying that, if you know what I mean. That's just how I feel. Anyway, but he still doesn't matter what the people were saying to him on Ustream at the time. He should have known that shit would have been public. I mean, you can't just act like that. You can't. I mean, I know it's boxing and you get to talk shit, but let's remember he's not boxing right now. he's not fighting right now. He has no opponent. There's no scheduled time. He's on vacation, or he's gonna retire. Who fucking knows? Who fucking cares? But he's not boxing right now, so he's not hyping up anything. He's not doing anything for any upcoming fight. This isn't the same as hyping up a fight. This is different. This is his own free time, trying to talk to fans in the chat room or some shit, and he gets insulted. Would most of us react that way? Maybe, but most of us aren't public figures. Most of us don't have our every word and every move watched and taped like this guy does. Any chance anybody get to put him on blast at any point in time, they're going to do it. So he has to understand that going into it. This was his own free time when he's saying this shit. So, no, it wasn't that bad, but it should be taken notice. Somebody should take notice that he's getting a little, you know, ballsy for not having a fight coming up and not really being in the game. He sounds like a media whore to me, which means I'm not taking offense to what he said. I'm not Pacquiao. How could I? But he just seems like a media whore. Like, without even a fight, we still have to be talking about Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm really going to put out there, I guess, about that. Get over it. As far as him getting arrested, I'll wait till post-trial, until after everything's said and done, before I bring up my opinion on that. I'm going to keep it to myself for now, because none of us really know, aside from what we might have read in the newspaper, what really went down. And until we hear more, let's just not just push it to the side, but just kind of put it on the back burner for a little while, if you know what I mean. Now, again, I am coming out and talking about shit that I said I wasn't going to talk about, but I feel, as a boxing fan who does YouTube videos, I'm going to have to talk about it at some point. Back on this mega fight shit, again, this isn't out of hatred for either guy. This is just out of simply being fed up with the bullshit. Like I said, it was going to be last year, early this year, later this year, now it's next year. Getting a little pessimistic about the situation. I don't think it's going to happen, and I don't care. Moving on. There's some other videos I want to do, so I'll give you a heads up on those. And I know every time I say I'm going to do a video, more videos, I never fucking do them, but I think we got some fights worth talking about. The Salido-Gamboa fight. I'm more interested in talking about Alvarez versus, who's he fighting? Vladimir. I think that's an interesting choice of opponent for a young fighter. I'm cool with it, though. But we'll get into that later. Floyd Mayweather shit wasn't that bad, but we should take note. Other than that, stop being so fucking sensitive and let's move on, because we're giving him, I'm doing it right now by making a video. Everybody who's made a video about it, we're basically giving him what he wanted in the first place, which is probably attention. Because if you keep his name out of boxing for any amount of time, he's going to lose value in his fights. You know what I mean? You still have to talk about Floyd even when Floyd's not there, or Floyd isn't as worth as much when he comes back. And maybe that's the way I see it right now. But like I said, I'm not putting anybody on blast. It wasn't that bad. Let's fucking get over it. NaptownBorn, deuces.